Welcome to the Rundown on this, the final week of the regular season. Glad to have you aboard as always. I'm Ron Burke.
And I'm Bethany Miller. And what a matchup we have to end the season. A battle of number one versus number two. Number one in some polls, too. The Rio Rancho Rams and Cleveland Storm both undefeated. But, Ron, it has to change tonight.
We were on the floor watching this game. Rio Rancho looking to go to work. Zach Vigil, he was a monster, goes 49 yards, running past and through everybody. And the Rams have a 7-0 lead in this clash of Titans. He was a Titan tonight for sure. Rio Rancho, though, stopping Cleveland in the red zone on fourth down. The Rams stopped them 3 times on fourth down in the first half, and that really stunted Cleveland in this game. Dominic Pretty now with the keeper for a 6-yard score. The Rams go up 13-0. And then Zach Vigil again goes 11 this time for a 20-0 lead. 20-0, Rio Rancho at the half. The fans are sitting there saying, we're on our way, Bethany. We are on our way.
They love that 20-0 lead. First possession of the second. Storm get on the board. Lucius Dixon from 2 yards out. 27. The Rams are still leading, but Rio Rancho would answer back. Check out Zach Vigil, 58 yards. Weaving through defenders, breaking some tackles. 27-7, Ron. He was the man tonight for the Rams.
Beast.
The Storm, though, they do not go away. Dixon again, this time from 3 yards out. So it's 27-14 Rams lead, and it's that man again. Dixon from 1 yard out. 27-21 Rams still lead. Cleveland defense chases Dominic Pretty, forces a dangerous throw here on third down, results in a fourth. Now Rio would punt it, and for the Storm, guess who has the answer? Dixon again. 45 yards out. The Storm, Ron, they have tied it. Can you believe it? I had
beautiful
chills.
Comeback. Look at that.
Look at that. The PAT's good. They lead 28-27. Cleveland student section, but the Rams not going away. Pretty throws it to the end zone. It's incomplete, but that's pass interference. That gives Rio hope, so it comes to a field goal. Bailey Sievers misses wide right. Cleveland players, they are celebrating. Rio Rancho, clearly not. Cleveland, they're a winner. They remain undefeated tonight in dramatic fashion, 28-27. Our own Angel Salcido caught up with Coach Heath Ridenauer.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Coach Heath Ridenauer. Coach, you guys went down 20-0 in the first half. What was the switch that flipped in the second half that brought you guys back in it?
No switch. We just kept fighting. We were inside the 10 3 times in the first half and didn't score. We weren't doing anything wrong. We just weren't finishing drives. You know, we just had to come out. We had to play one drive at a time. Our defense was playing well. It was a big play Vigil that was sparking them for touchdowns. If we can take away the big play, calm down and play it one series at a time, we'll have a chance at the end, and that's exactly what happened.
I heard you on the sideline. You kept saying, we're going one at a time, one at a time. How did you get these guys to rally around each other, offense and defense, to take it one at a time?
It didn't happen tonight. Our process from January up to tonight is what made it possible. These kids believe in each other. They're not going to quit. We don't know where our breaking point is. We've pushed our breaking point so far away that our kids don't know what a breaking point is. So they're just going to keep fighting, and that's what I love about them.
I talked to you yesterday. You said you haven't peaked yet. Do you think you've peaked tonight, or we're looking at playoff time?
Did you see the first half? We haven't peaked yet. We still got some work to do.
Coach, thanks so much. Guys, back to you.
I tell you, Cleveland just storming back to victory on the other side. A painful loss for the Rams, but their coach says this can be a learning experience.
Just learn what we did wrong. I mean, I think we were doing some things probably that we shouldn't have been, so we'll fix it. Had a couple bad penalties, that hurt.
And Angel Salcido believed in those Storm all night long. Good for him. Well, Sky 7 flying over Community Stadium as the Volcano Vista Hawks take on the Cibola Cougars. It'd be a battle between 5 and 4 teams. Check this out. Sky 7. Aiden Chavez touchdown run there to put Cibola up on the board. That's a 7-0 lead. And just a little later, Josh Gerard would hit a man deep downfield in the end zone. You got to love those helicopter shots. Back-to-back touchdowns from the sky. So let's pick this one up on the ground. Hawks on defense. Cougars ball. Aiden Chavez looking to throw out of pocket. Look at this catch by Marcus Wilson on his head. That's a big first down right there. That drive goes into the start of the fourth down. Chavez. It's Nathan Lopez. Stopped inches from the goal line. Tyler Martinez with a big play there. Cougs turn it over on downs. But Chavez and company, they'd regroup with just 1 minute to go in the first half. It's Chavez to Nathan, the People's Champion Lopez. 4th and 3. Cibola finds the end zone to take a 14-7 lead. But hey, get this, Ron. Volcano Vista, the Hawks with a comeback in the second half. They take down Cibola 21-14. Let's go now to Wilson Stadium. Albuquerque High hosting 3rd-ranked La Cueva. The Bears look for win number 9 on the season. And check out this run. Aiden Armenta, the handoff to Gabriel Bowie. He comes out here in the living room and cuts it at midfield. Look at the junior. He finds the end zone for a La Cueva score as they are on the board. And then we'll take this one. Next possession. Bears in the end zone. That's Brandon Cavanis. That gets a share of the rock. Physical run by the senior. And La Cueva, they win big over Albuquerque High, 40-14.
Wow, staying in the ABQ at Milne Stadium, it's Valley facing off against Del Norte. Let's get it on. Del Norte's quarterback Sean Solomon with the keeper. And he dips into the red zone. That sets up Solomon, this time using his arm. And finds Richie Cordero for the score. Knights with some points on the board. Scooby and the gang loving it. See? Scooby-Dooby. Valley now on offense looking to answer. They have Ricky Henderson. This guy's an answer. Off the handoff, breaks a couple tackles and goes the length. And the Vikes take a dub, 51-14 over Del Norte. To Moriarty we go. Battle of 5-win teams as Taos is visiting. The crowd pumped up for some action. First quarter, the Pintos strike first. Caden Dunn breaking a tackle. And he goes in for the score. Moriarty up 7-0. Look at him dig. Taos needs to counter when he gets the ball. A little sideline talk there. Let's get it going, guys. Let's get it going, fellas. Does it work? Well, Damon Eli will let it fly. And Fabian Cordova at the other end of this one. He'll shake a tackler. Get off of me. Ties it at 7. So an even ball game. Moving now to the second quarter. And a 4th and goal, Moriarty to Caden Dunn. And he does it. Scores again for a 14-7 Pintos lead. And later in the quarter, Pintos QB Matthew Romero is going to cash, going around the left side for the touch to make it 21-7. The Pintos would tack on a couple more touchdowns and win this one 37-14. Now, football is a game, but it can also teach life lessons. Next, meet two teams that put the rivalry aside and show just how life-changing a game can be.
And soccer quarterfinals happening tonight. As we go to break, here's a look at today's winners in 5A.
It's video trending on social media. A New Mexico student with Down syndrome scoring his first touchdown. It happened last Friday.
Whew, as Sasha Leninger shows us, both teams say this game is so much more than just football.
It's a story about true sportsmanship right here on the gridiron. Let me introduce you to the Lovington Wildcats.
My man.
This coach-player bond
Ready, go.
goes back years.
He's been with us for 4 years, and I'll never forget when he walked on campus as a freshman. And his mom calling me and asking me if he could have the opportunity.
That opportunity, playing football. This is Isaiah Martinez.
Got it? Yeah.
And he has Down syndrome.
Isaiah, you're a senior, right?
Yeah.
Are you excited for graduation?
Yeah.
Every day he shows up at practice, keeping up with everyone on his team.
He loves being out there. He puts a smile on everybody's faces, and I know it puts a smile on his being out there with us.
It just brings joy because he's at practice every day. He doesn't miss a day, and see him get that opportunity is just really good.
The moment they're talking about happening right here at home in Lovington on their field against Ruidoso with just seconds left on the play clock. It's senior night. Lovington is up 46-14 over Ruidoso. Both teams calling an audible.
When the game was over with, I can just remember turning around to the sideline and just saying, Isaiah, you ready? Yes, sir. And he just comes running out there, and everything else didn't matter.
You can see senior Joseph Perez handing Isaiah Martinez that ball for a 44-yard run.
Touchdown, Wildcats!
And a first ever for Isaiah. But keep a close eye on Ruidoso. You see the team leave their bench celebrating that moment with Isaiah.
Talking about a tearjerker, it brought tears to my eyes watching that young man run. But then, as our guys ran off from the sideline and started, I didn't ask them to go celebrate with Lovington.
The schools putting their rivalry on hold to embrace this moment.
It'll be one of my best memories of my entire life. It'll be something I always remember.
Do you have a touchdown dance?
He has this one little dance where he likes to just kind of shimmy a little bit.
A dance he did in the end zone that Friday night.
You want to leave a legacy that people are going to want to emulate and be like, and so that's what this senior class has done.
There's really no disability except a bad attitude.
Showing the world there's more to a game than the score.
Is your coach your best friend?
Yeah.
In Lovington.
There you go, come on.
Sasha Leninger, KOAT.
Gotta touch the sign. Touch it. Yeah.
Action 7 News.
It's a cool young man. You really root for him.
I've seen that story approximately 5 times, and every single time it gives me chills. I could watch it every day.
We wish him the best going forward as well. All right,
Yes.
Isaiah, good job. All right, let's head to South Data Field of Dreams in Las Cruces. The Bulldogs taking on the Organ Mountain Knights. Each of these teams looking for win number 5. Let's check out Elijah Ogus taking it in from a yard out. A little short stuff. 7-0 Dogs lead. I think they're happy about that. We'll take that, Coach. Ogus then will get another touchdown for a 14-0 lead. But this time, someone else gets the rocket. Zake Hawkins from 9 yards out. He splits the defense to get there for a 21-0 Dogs lead. And Las Cruces takes this one big, 49-14 over Organ Mountain. Some Class 5A action now. The number 1 ranked Farmington Scorpions knocking on the door to get in against number 8 Pedra Vista. Julian Gomez keeps his balance, lunges in for the second quarter touchdown that opens the scoring. And Farmington, which had been beating opponents by an average score of 50-4, wins this one 33-9 to stay unbeaten now at 10-0.
They're a good team, aren't they? To Artesia now. The 4th-ranked Bulldogs taking on the Alamogordo Tigers. Bulldogs quarterback Nate Taylor slinging a dart. That's to Randall Hamilton for the score. Artesia, they got 27-0 just before the half. They roll 47-7 over Alamogordo. And let's stay with 5A action. The number 3 Goddard Rockets hosting the Roswell Coyotes. Now Roswell, cast the line to Sebastian Mendoza. They call him Seabass. He makes a splash, gets hit at the 2, fights into the end zone. Coyotes tie at 7-7, don't trail again. Roswell defeats number 3 Goddard 16-14.
Okay, switching to soccer now. Tomorrow night, United must win its final regular season match and get help in order to make the postseason. United is playing last place Real Monarchs at the Lab. Now, if they win, then Rio Grande Valley must lose or draw against first place El Paso. United are in a tough spot right now while keeping their eyes on the prize. They will close out the regular season at the Lab, and they're ready for action.
A lot of the talk this week, and Troy just said now, control what we control, control the controllables, and that's tomorrow, 90 minutes at Ice Stubbs Park. We have our game plan we know we want to do, and we're going to go and execute, and we're extremely confident in our game plan.
They have called for a packed house at the Lab this week. United and Monarchs close out the regular tomorrow at 5 o'clock.
Well, now check out your 4 and 3A state soccer quarterfinals. Well, the action does not stop there. Here's a look at tomorrow's games. Manzano and Sandia will be back on the field at Wilson Stadium. Now, remember that game postponed Thursday in the second quarter. That starts at 11.
And a big rivalry game in Los Lunas between the Tigers and the Belen Eagles. They kick off at noon. Then it's the Trisco Heritage in West Mesa at Community Stadium with another noon kickoff. And wrapping up our noon games over the Milne Stadium, Rio Grande will take on Highland.
Ron, I got a couple fun facts for the viewers and you tonight. Zach Vigil, 3 touchdowns, 327 yards. Lucius Dixon, 4 touchdowns.
Incredible performances by 2 players in that
Monsters.
game. And a record crowd at Rio Rancho, 6,300 fans. They got a show.
They got a show, and you could feel that atmosphere there. Nobody left at halftime despite the score. I'm getting chills thinking about it. I can't wait for the hopeful rematch.
So much fun. We thank you again for watching the Rundown. Definitely a night to remember for many teams across the land of enchantment.
Ron, join us again next week, and to all a good night, and hey, happy Halloween.